Okay, welcome back to the Fire Emblem Three Houses blind run. I'm sorry if I, at all, I'm a bit weird in this part. I'm a little bit tired today, but I still wanted to record this game anyway. So, I realized something between parts off camera, and that is that if you go to the blacksmith and you forge a Levin sword, it becomes 1 to 3 range. That sounds really useful, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can also forge you can actually forge this into an Venom Edge with a Venom Stone, which I don't have. You can also turn it into a Killing Edge, which is kind of cool, but it will double the weight of that Iron Sword. So maybe not the best idea. All we can do with that is lower its weight and increase its uses. There are some lances that you can turn into killer weapons as well. So, maybe turning this into a killer lance might not be such a bad idea, especially since Demetrius doesn't double all that much. Also, there are some weapons that you can turn into Levin swords. Though I forget which, I think they're like steel swords or something? But yeah, I did notice there was something that you could turn into a Levin sword. You can also turn steel bows into longbows, which is kind of cool. Forging up a longbow, though, will not increase its range. And it looks like you need a B+ or higher to increase the steel lance to, whatever that is. And our professor level is not high enough to reforge this rusted sword, annoyingly. And forging a killer weapon gives it an even better crit rate, so might as well. Might as well turn one of Felix's swords into a Killing Edge. I mean, he's already basically a Myrmidon anyway. I know someone had a killer axe. Who has that? No, it's just lying around in the convoy collecting dust. So let's give that to someone, and I guess I'll give that to Hilda. I'd probably rather have a killer axe than a steel axe at this point. Also, the devil axe is not bad given it only lowers your HP. It doesn't outright hurt you in this one. Well, I mean, not like... You know what I mean. Hurt you with whatever attack you're about to do. So, strangely enough, I think I might have Dedue take the Knowledge Gem, because he kind of needs to get his rank up in Gauntlets if I want to make him a Brawler, so, yeah, I want to make sure that he gets that up as fast as he can. Well, you might as well take the Lance that turned your brother into a monster. You know what, I think I'm actually going to have you use the Speedwing on yourself, because your speed's had issues. And I think Hanneman should take the Experience Gem. And while I'm actually here, I noticed there are a few more battalions at the Battalion Guild, some of which have some very interesting looking abilities. Not that one, where is it? Here we go, Retribution. Allies can counterattack when they are attacked from outside their usual range for 5 turns. That sounds incredibly good against those pesky archers, and also they've got some... Actually, no, wait, no, that's the boosted thing. Yeah, they've got some pretty solid stat bonuses too, so yeah, they're only D ranked as well.
We will see it done.
Also, we have Kingdom Cavalry, another battalion with Stride, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Hey look, we can have Stride on 2 people now. Impregnable Wall is also kind of interesting. Allies deal and receive only 1 damage for the rest of the turn. I guess it's okay if you're, say, trying to lure some magic users, but I don't know. Fusillade is kind of cool. I believe I actually have this on the Black Eagles route already.
We're here to support.
Kingdom Brave Lance Company. Kingdom Wyvern Company, and Recovery Roar is kind of cool. I can just imagine that the Wyverns are just yelling at them to be like, get over your status conditions already! Either that or the party is just too scared of is more scared of the Wyvern's roar than any ailment that's affecting them. Yeah, may as well buy you.
We'll do everything we...
Oh, that is cool looking armor. We haven't actually fought generic Wyvern riders yet, I don't believe. Okay, I think off-screen I'm going to go ahead and shuffle around those battalions because I definitely want to play around with a few of those. I feel like some of them might have been available earlier in the game, but I just probably missed them. Whoa, boy, you are A-ranked battalions, yeesh. Not going to use those for a little while. Oh, you can use the Gautier Knights and the Dusker Heavy Soldiers now. Yeah, may as well put one of those on you. Yeah, Kingdom Wyvern Company is probably better for you in the long run. You can take the Seros Pegasus Company, which is kind of funny. And yeah, I think that's enough messing around with that for the time being. So, I just remembered there are actually 2 paralogs we need to do here, not one. True Chivalry and Sword and Shield of Seros. Well, we did a faculty paralog last time, so maybe we should go ahead and do... I mean, there's also an auxiliary Monsters on the Road fight, but no, let's do True Edge. So I wonder if he's gonna get his legendary weapon out of this. Haven't really heard of a Fredalis legendary weapon in this game, but there probably is one. I'm guessing that most characters who have crests have a hero's relic associated with them. Apparently Catherine's one can be used by Lysithea because she has the same crest.
There you are. I was looking for you. I need a favor.
I would like to borrow the next installment of Dirk, the Edge Knight, but I'm not a fan of it at all.
No. This is more serious. My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Fraldaria's territory. Rodriga Shiel Fraldarius, the highest-ranking member of the Fargus nobility. I believe you've met him. So I heard.
Yes, we have met him. So, funny thing is, on my side Black Eagles file, he's just kind of randomly there in the monastery, and you just have to talk to him to meet him for the first time. It's pretty weird.
But about the favor. You're familiar with the tragedy of Dusker, I
Yes,
presume?
all too well by now.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated. Bandits continue to raid villages across the kingdom, including those within Fraldaria's territory.
So, basically, any typical Fire Emblem game.
My father says he needs my help driving the bandits away.
Again, any typical Fire Emblem game, except that instead of the main lord fighting bandits, it's just the, well, son of a minor lord, I guess.
Precisely. Good guess.
But don't get the wrong idea, I'm not doing this because I'm friendly with you or anything. I hate friendship. Friendship sucks. Friendship is the worst thing ever.
Perhaps I shouldn't pull you into this. It stems from my family's failure to secure the region. But honestly, I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight. And it'll be much more interesting for you than the training ground.
Probably.
Or maybe this task, driving off bandits, seems dull to a former mercenary? Excellent. While I'm at it, I have a second favor to ask of you.
Is it about the Tales of Dirk the Edge Knight?
Could you recruit more fighters? I bet there will be willing volunteers if you're the one inviting them.
Okay.
I'll set off on my own and meet up with you there.
Oh, I think he means just bring the rest of the party. Not like that we're gonna have to talk to some enemies here to recruit them to our side, which would be kind of interesting, honestly. I don't mean like, you know, recruit as in recruit. I mean as in like turn them into NPCs or something. Oh, okay. It's a reused map. Oh, but we have Rodrigue on our side. And he's a Holy Knight with Aura and Fortify. Only 2 uses of that, though. 15 heal, magic over 4. Yeah, they really nerfed some of the high-tier AoE magic. Aura, though. Weight 12, which isn't great, but crit 20 is pretty solid. Holy Knight, yeah, that's like a master class. Minor crest of Fraldaria, so not even a major, okay. Raises might when using a weapon, well that's the Silver Lance. And wow, we actually have the commander ability on our side for once. White Tome Fair, not bad, and terrain resistance, which I don't think will really mean anything here. Oh, doesn't sound like he's moving either. But yeah, I don't think that'll really mean anything at this point because, yeah, I don't think there's any dangerous terrain on this map. Okay, we have some Kingdom Soul. Oh no. Oh no. So, the Kingdom Soldiers are protecting the Herp-Derp villagers, but thankfully the Herp-Derp villagers don't seem to be moving at all. Bandit leader. Oh yeah, I thought you were an assassin. That's kind of a cool looking piece of armor you've got there. Some brawlers. Okay, so most of them are protected. We're just going to need to get to them before their NPC bodyguards fall. This is an interesting idea. But like I said, we're going to have to be quick about this. We must rescue the Herp-Derp villagers. So what are our conditions here? Byleth, Dimitri, Felix, or Rodrigue falls in battle. Well, I'm not too worried about Rodrigue, honestly. But the NPCs are what I'm worried about, and I'm pretty sure we'll get additional rewards if we save them. So, oh boy, we've got options here. Definitely need these two. I think Manuela needs to sit things out after she fought in the last one. I kind of want to bring Hanneman. I'll be forced to use Shamir in the next Paralogue anyway. Dimitri probably needs to be here. I really want Cyril to become a Wyvern Lord soon. But extra movement could really help with, getting to these NPCs and protecting them in time. Oh, Flame is cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell Flame's Bullion.
That the one? Thanks a bunch.
I kind of wish there was a direct sell option that you didn't actually have to just select, like, Armory, then sell, then go into their inventory, but oh well. Yeah, this is the question. Mercedes or Flame? I guess I can use Flame in the next Paralogue. And, I mean, I like Ingrid, but I think she's a little over-leveled for this point. Then again, the same could be said for Hilda. Okay, compromise. Ingrid deploys, Hilda goes as Byleth's adjutant. How about that? Because like I said, they're both essentially in the same boat when it comes to experience at this point. Okay, so, high movement people are going to go in the front, because my job is to secure the herp-derp NPCs as quickly as possible. Also, who has... Okay, yeah, Ash has one of my stride battalions. Dimitri, I believe, also has... Yes, also has a stride battalion, so he can stride him in Kanto. Ash will also stride some people. Now, deployment is not really conductive to stride, though. It's a little awkward in terms of overall positioning, but... oh well. Okay, and Annette is there. Yeah, she's actually a lot bulkier than Hanneman, ironically enough, but... kind of want Hanneman to get in on the action a little bit. Okay, I think... Oh, there's a herp-derp villager all the way over there. Yeah, definitely gonna have to be careful about this. Okay, let us begin!
Struggling to defeat some bandits? What a pathetic old man my father is.
Honestly, I kind of agree.
Some villagers are trapped. Let's help them escape.
Felix, my son, you finally brought reinforcements.
And that's all you have to say. Rescue the villagers, big attack, and get them off the battlefield. Yeah, I know where they are. You don't have to remind me. What does it mean by get them off the battlefield? Oh. Great. They actually do have movement now. And they're all just commoners. Oh boy. Right. I mean, most of them are guarded, like I said, but, so what do you have? Steel sword. Okay, so, step one. Oh no, that's gonna cast Stride on one of the villagers. That's really bad, probably. We are the Cavalry Cheer Squad! You can do it! We have horses now, and it's making us excited. We can keep cheering you on. I'm sorry, I'll never get tired of that. It's just so silly. Okay, now... you...
I'll go.
What should I do?
Okay, Deru can go a very, very long distance, and I think I'm gonna have him here. No, that guy's probably gonna die to Dimitri. Yeah, nothing. So, I should probably focus on someone who might be about to attack a villager. Not that Deru can actually get to. Well, he can get to a few of those. And Iron Face Punches! Attack!
A threat eliminated.
You know, I just thought of something. What if there was like a shield bash skill in the Fire Emblem game? What if there already is and I'm just forgetting it? Okay, good. Hanneman's doubling something. Didn't do that very much in the previous Paralogue.
Should have studied harder.
I knew we'd have some kind of teacher-related one-liner.
There is much to learn from battle.
Oh, I don't like that speed stat, though. mean, Hannibal's
Give it my all.
alright right
Ready.
now, but still, I don't know. Okay, she can draw a ton of aggro by going that direction. But I don't like separating her from Ash, obviously. Or she can go all the way over here, which is an area that I won't be able to get many other people to quickly. I think I might as well do that. How many archers are there over on that side? Doesn't look like there are many archers over there. Don't think I'll be using Lewin, though. Can't quite finish you off. I actually did not mean combat arts, I meant Gambit. Oh, but she has a, she's got the Wyvern Company, right? So she actually has a supportive Gambit, not a defensive one. Look at those ethereal Wyverns disappearing so the animations can look smoother. So one of them just had their mouth right in the camera for a bit.
Have I improved some?
So, problem with being a level 20 Pegasus Knight is that Falcon Knight is a masterclass, so yeah, I guess Ingrid has to go Wyvern, which is kind of like great shades of original Fire Emblem. I mean, yeah, as many other people have said, this music is extremely cool.
That's what you get.
Just do want him to get to level 20 quickly, because I would like to have him as a Wyvern Rider. That would be pretty cool. That's not going to change their aggro, though.
I'm on it.
You got that counter ability, but I don't know if that'd be really useful at this point. Alright, Ash can stride. And I would very much like to stride over here. Sorry, I just won't get tired of that. The Cavalry Cheer Squad. I guess you'll just go to where your father is.
Here goes.
Where does a man need to help out? I'm honestly not sure at the moment.
Here we go.
That will get Mercedes attacked. I think she should be more central, just in case I need to physic any villages. So start using my fancy new 1 to 3 range Levin sword.
Let the lesson begin!
Should I have held back?
Today's lesson. Do you know what happens to a generic bandit when it's struck by lightning? Slight pause. Same thing that happens to everything else. I only learned recently that that line's actually the result of, like, cutting out things in the script that removed... Like, it used to be the punchline to a joke, but apparently Toad used to have a thing where he would explain various things that Toads could do, and Storm's one-liner about, do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning, was actually meant to be like a punchline to that whole running gag. But they removed all the context for it, and thus you just ended up with one of the lamest sounding one-liners of all time. So yeah, kind of interesting knowing the full context behind that line now. But anyway, we must save the herp-derp villages. Thankfully, they're being guarded by some pretty competent NPCs.
Just give up.
I still find it weird that most of these villages have a trebuchet in the middle, but it never really sees any use. Magic.
I like how this feels.
Well, he does actually have a hidden talent and reason that I honestly should probably
Everything
level
will be
him in a little
fine.
bit.
Good people of this hamlet, escape while you can.
Uh-oh. Oh, right. They're all going to run for that escape point. And you do move.
On my family's honor!
Oh, that's cool. Sadly, I doubt Rodrigue is going to be playable later in the game, but it's still... Oh, did you just run into range of enemies? Well, at least you're moving after the enemy phase. And you just stole my experience. And you stole... I forgot his name for a second. Cyril's experience, wow. I'm so sorry, Cyril. Okay, generic NPCs have Cudians. That's also kind of cool. Yeah, I do like how Rodrigue has unique cut-in lines. Can Felix talk to him, maybe? I guess we'll see. Oh, dang it. Felix is out of range of pretty much anything productive. However, Ash could use Stride again. I don't think he'd really get anyone, though. It's a bit weird to use Stride just to get Felix into the action, but, you know, this is Felix's Paralogue. He needs to be in the action. Or I could have, like, let's say Mercedes move, like, here, so yeah, but that still wastes Stride. Because she won't be able to move any further. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I reckon Stride plus Dancers would also be pretty crazy, although I have heard there's actually a Gambit that basically acts as a mass dance, which sounds horrendously broken. But I guess we'll find that out. Can you still not attack anything, even with, oh no, there is one enemy that Felix can attack. Yes, let's see. Oh yeah, he can talk. There's a ... Yeah, one of the loading screen tips showed me that. There'll be a ... if you can talk to someone. I guess I'll just use regular old Thunder, not the Edge Dark Magic.
Next time, bring your friends.
The Edge Arts. Okay, not bad.
Stronger, huh?
Funny how his charisma stat's kind of pointless since I'm never going to give him a battalion. Although later in the game I feel like the extra battalion damage is definitely going to outstrip his personal skill, but we'll see. Okay. I'm pretty confident that Ingrid can take care of herself if she goes here, although I might want to physic her first. Although I don't think... no, do you have enough range for that? You just barely have enough range for that.
You saved me.
You actually might have saved her, depending on how things go. Because I'm a little worried about that Brawler, although its might's probably, like, pathetic. Is that Assassin to attack her from there? No, the Assassin's just gonna stand there. I should probably rush to the escape point and try and clear that place out, too. It's currently being blocked by a Professor Bandit. Maybe that one did actually get his degree in banditry. So he's not an unlicensed bandit. Yeah, not really sure what Hanneman's gonna do right now, but I guess we'll see. There aren't actually that many enemies on this map, though admittedly that makes me a little suspicious. That is a terrible hit rate, but I'll try anyway. I kind of saw that coming. I probably should have rallied, but oh well. I am really enjoying this level. The pilot's certainly enjoying this Levin sword too.
You fought well.
Don't expect much more than that.
Well, I definitely
The
will.
stronghold is ours. No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
Okay, so we can stop reinforcements by taking over quote-unquote strongholds. That's nice to know. They definitely get a lot of use out of this one map. Even more if you go for skirmishes. You still have one use of Stride too. But I'm not sure how effective that will be. I wonder if there are some, like, map gimmicks that where using Stride on NPCs is actually helpful, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, there's quite a few enemies down there. I think this area needs more people.
I will not let you interfere with my plan. Cut them to ribbons, boys.
That definitely sounds like a reused voice, but oh well.
Let the lesson begin.
I should actually mention that when I was playing a bit of Black Eagles off camera, in one skirmish, Byleth actually crit 3 enemies in a row with a 10% crit rate. It was insane, and I was kind of frustrated that I wasn't recording then, but yeah, I do like the freedom to be able to play the other routes on the go. I was actually out while I was playing that. Okay, Ingrid's definitely starting to be a little iffy in the one-rounding departments.
What's next?
I mean, she's really fast, but when other people can reliably double and do more damage, she is starting to show a little bit of issues. Even with that Wyvern Company buffing her strength a lot.
Nice try.
Well, I was clearly wrong to be worried about you. Sometimes I forget the gauntlets have such low mind, but I guess they were a bit of a threat to Manuela in the last chapter. And yes, apparently battalion level ups, people have told me, are actually fixed, and that makes perfect sense. It feels like it'd be weird to have battalions be, you know, so distracted a little bit by that dodgy grass texture, but anyway. To have battalions be susceptible to RNG screwage.
You're out of luck.
Well, I mean, you know, if you're dead, you can't use a luck staff or anything, so you are literally out of luck. Oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. It seems a bandit. I wonder if that could be from the fortress is calling for reinforcements. I haven't even seen you use order yet. I don't know why, but for some reason Rodrigue here is reminding me a little bit of, like, a hero unit from an Age of Empires game. Like, from one of the campaigns.
This is our chance.
Okay, you, generic NPC, have excelled yourself. Was that the same NPC who killed an enemy before? Oh boy. You on the other hand, are getting demoted right now. Or doing 1 damage less than killing that guy. Yeah, that's fine. Take some of the pressure off Ingrid. Okay, I'm sort of glad that Annette can't reach, and she gets attacked by everything there. Okay, Ash does have an additional stride, so does Dimitri, so... No, he doesn't! Actually, Dimitri's the only one who does, so I'm gonna have to do this. Dimitri is kind of being restricted to stride bot in this map, but I guess that's okay since he's, you know, a little over-leveled. Okay, so question, if she gets attacked by all of those... You know what, I actually think she's gonna survive if she... Because 8 times 4 is, 8, 16, 24, 32... That's actually enough to kill her. Whoops. Maybe not a great idea then. Because does that guy move at all? I sort of want to get rid of him to, make sure that there are less reinforcements, but on the other hand... I mean, honestly, it depends if, you can kill one of these. And you can. With only 3 of them, Annette should be fine.
Making Lady Rhea proud.
Because that only does 8, 16, 24. So, let's... I probably should have used Group Flams there. Actually, she's on Group Ice now. But that would have stunned all of them.
Weakling. That should put a stop to their reinforcements.
I'm just half expecting him to just say, okay, one of them doesn't, oh, 2 of them do 9, so 9, 18, and then that would be like 1 less than 27, so 26, yeah, she's still fine. Yeah, I've got a few, like, math shortcuts that I do sometimes. Anyway, though, honestly, you're both gonna die to that NPC. I don't actually need to worry about you, although that assassin's gonna call for reinforcements if I don't deal with him soon. But here's the map's boss, and he maybe has a special quote with Felix? I really want to get this talk conversation, though.
Pathetic. Struggling to defeat some ragtag bandits.
Felix, you may know this already, but no matter how many you kill, more always appear. Anywhere in the kingdom these days, you can see the same kind of scenes. His Majesty, the late king, would despair to see it.
A dead man doesn't despair. Besides, let's focus on the living.
That's kind of an interesting conversation.
Please.
I need to heal you, so I'm gonna go ahead and visit you.
You're a big help.
I guess one thing that I could also mention is that like low texture grass I was talking about. I mean, to be honest, I sort of said that half jokingly. I've never really been one to care about graphics in games. In fact, you can probably tell that. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, like graphics has never really wanted to, and I can kind of see why, like, that's something that some people, like, might be why my Trails in the Sky series isn't as popular, because that game's graphics do look a little bit generic RPG makery at times. I mean, admittedly, it's a 2004 game, but still. But, like, to me, again, like, good gameplay and good writing and story just are always more important than graphics to me. I've never really cared too much about graphics.
No hesitation. Each battle, a chance to grow.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I put in more work than I realized.
All of you bandits! Take heed!
doubted.
Hilda is how you really do things, for she is not only a certified bandit, she is a master certified bandit! I could kill you with Burning Quake. You know what? Let's try that. Oh, Crest too.
Too slow.
Do I still lose durability for that? Please tell me I don't lose durability for that. I guess I can't check until the next phase. And you're just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on me. Clearly that guy's insults his work. Wow, okay, this guy's definitely distinguishing himself. I'm pretty sure he's the guy who crit last time. So, the P Paralogues aren't nothing in this game, so I can't do it, but, like, the P whatever Mercenary, I guess I'll call him. Haven't even been to use Retribution yet, but I probably will in the future. Take this! I mean, I know his crit rate is 16, but still! That guy, wow, yeah, he deserves a promotion. Rodrigue, please give that guy a raise.
Done.
He deserves all the raises. Okay, yeah, unless that soldier spontaneously starts doing more damage, I'm pretty sure she's fine. I think my Annette is getting very speed blessed. Yeah, she's okay.
Thank goodness.
And you just straight up died. So level 20, that means she's ready for, like, a Master Magic class. Does Rodrigue have some kind of leadership styles or something? Like, why do all the NPCs on this map have insane crit rates? Also, do I have to... That's not good. Do I have to, like, avoid ending this map before the NPCs all escape?
Let's try this.
P. Felix... Yeah, I'm just gonna call this guy the P. Felix Mercenary. This guy right here. Just look at this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy right here. I'm so sorry, but eat your heart out, 313 Archer. This guy is a million times better than you. Not only did he crit like 3 times this map, but he used a gambit and pushed the boss off their evasion tile. And now Ingrid can just destroy him. I'm so amazed right now. That's like, he's like the best NPC I've ever seen in any of my Fire Emblem playthroughs.
My technique could use some polish.
Wow, her magic is better than her strength?
That should do it. We've chased those ruffians away for good.
Please tell me that counts as saving all the NPCs.
Thank you so much for your assistance. Please, accept this small gift as thanks.
Well, it probably does then. Aegis Shield. Okay, that's, I guess, his ultimate skill from, and I'm not going to make the mistake and throw it away again, from most of the Persona Q games. A Hero's Relic. Oh. So one, you can miss out on Felix's Hero's Relic if you don't save the NPCs in this map. And two, Felix's Hero's Relic is not a weapon. That is really cool. That's actually quite useful to him, considering that extra large bullion. That's cool. Only 4 turns, wow. And thanks to Byleth being MVP, everyone gets motivated. Fraldaria soldiers! I'm guessing I'm not nearly high enough authority to use that. But yeah, that was... I admit I'm a little over level for these Paralogues, and they're being kind of short.
We are grateful for your help.
I kind of like how they tend to go pretty quickly.
I doubt those bandits will stop anytime soon. But at least this village is safe.
Why is the recruitment theme playing? Don't tell me you're going to join us. You're not even in the support list, though. It's fun. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Rodrigue's portrait, in any other universe, I would suspect this guy being a vampire. I know that sounds presumptuous, but can you seriously see a vampire looking like that?
This village was important to the late king. If we hadn't saved it, I wouldn't have been able to face his majesty.
wait a minute, His Majesty is dead. Are you talking about Dimitri, or you're not, like, thinking of committing suicide to be with your late king or something, are you?
How foolish.
Okay, not to laugh after I made that suicide comment, that was not intended at all, but more that, the heroic recruitment thing just cuts off the moment Felix starts talking. If ever there was a definitive Owl the Edge moment, that would be it.
Pardon?
We were protecting your subjects, not your ego. I don't give a damn as to whether you can bring yourself to face a dead king.
I will not tolerate such language from you.
I came here to hone my blade and to save innocent people. I suppose if I had died, you would say the same thing you did after Glenn's death. He died like a true knight.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can understand why there's friction between these two now.
I have nothing more to say. I'm going back.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
That was probably inevitable.
He's been that way for 4 years now. Of course, I understand his sentiment, to some extent. It all comes down to, well, a difference of opinion. So that's how you feel about it. How fortunate Felix is to have met someone like you. There's nothing as heartening as having someone around who really understands you. He's an odd boy, thick-headed in some ways, but he's my son all the same. I'm glad he has you to look after him.
I like Rodrigue. Seems like he's one of those rare Fire Emblem fathers who's totally nice and is probably not going to die. But yeah, I know I make a ton of jokes about Felix being an edgelord, but honestly I can understand why he's that way, and I can really sympathize with that whole thing. Like, again, dying like a true knight means nothing if you could have lived. What was that quote of, like, it was a quote from, this is a weird thing to quote from, but it was from one of the Space Marine codexes. It was something like, the history of the Adeptus Astartes is full of many heroic sacrifices and last stands, most of which were probably unnecessary. But anyway, no supports from that, but I can at least give Felix his hero's relic. And convoy this door key, I suppose. That is really cool how his hero's relic is a shield. I really didn't expect that, but it's a nice change from all the weapons we've been getting. And honestly, that was a really good Paralogue. I really like that one. That's one of my favorite Paralogues so far. So, join us next time for yet another Paralogue, and then finally we'll actually do the Ramaya Calamity. So, see you then.